Hello guys, welcome to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. So in this video, we're going to cover a pretty well-known DeFi blue chip coin called AAVE. If you guys are new to crypto and if you don't know what AAVE is, AAVE is an open source and non-custodial liquidity protocol for earning interest on deposits and borrowing assets. So again, just to give you a rough overview, Aave is this Ethereum-based platform where you can deposit your crypto, any ERC20 tokens to be specific. You can lend it and earn interest on it, right? If you have a cryptocurrency and you want to borrow another cryptocurrency, mostly stable coins, you can deposit your Ethereum or any ERC20 tokens, and you can borrow about 50% of the value of the token that you're depositing. So it's a pretty cool platform. It started out as ETH and it was one of the very first Ethereum based DeFi borrowing and lending platform. It used to be known as it used to be known by the token lend, but now lend has moved to the Aave tokenomics, and I believe 100 lend tokens equals one Aave, and that migration has occurred a while back, and now we only have the Aave token. So again, Aave, if you come to the website aave.com, you can clearly see that you have a lot of assets that are supported here: DAI, USDC, True USD, USD Tether, Synthetic USD, Binance USD, Gemini USD, and so on and so forth. You can pretty much see all of the other big blue chip coins in this panel. You can pretty much lend any ERC20 token and earn a pretty decent interest, especially if you're a long-term hodler like me. I believe that you would be able to use this platform to earn a decent APY, specifically on your stable coins. You can earn up to 10.72% by lending USDC, and you can pretty much earn like 19.04% in BUSD. So tell me which bank would give you this kind of lending rates, right? You'd probably get somewhere around 0.01% per annum for a lockup period of a year, and it's not even enough to cover your the inflation that is pretty much eating away all of your wealth every single year. But you can clearly see that Aave has been a leader, and they have supported pretty much all the big ERC20 tokens. I believe that they're also planning to support the rebase token Ampleforth, which is the first token to introduce the rebase mechanism, and that's not only good for Ampleforth token holders and the Ampleforth ecosystem, it's also good for Aave, because Aave is now expanding to several other ERC20 tokens which have the potential to be blue chip coins themselves. So again, Aave is pretty cool, and it's similar to compound finance. And if you guys aren't aware of compound finance, it's pretty much an ERC20 token based lending platform, lending and borrowing platform, where you can pretty much earn a decent interest rate, right? So let's look at the coin market cap page for Aave. You can clearly see that Aave has skyrocketed in the past few weeks, and it has literally crossed the $100 mark, and now it also crossed the $200 mark in the past week, and now it's kind of cooled down, and it's slowly recovering back. I think it reached about 175 or 170, and then bounced back to 186.24 at the current price. It's the 18th ranked token by market cap, and it has increased 14.37% in the past 24 hours. So Again, if we look at the charts here, we can clearly see that like the token has literally been going in a single direction, which is basically the upward direction. It has pretty much like outperformed several ERC20 tokens, and in the recent 2 or 3 weeks starting this year, you can clearly see that the trend has always been like up, except for the recent, the recent FUD that happened the past week, causing the price to dip to a low of $151 in some exchanges, and has now since been rebounding. So again, this token has incredible potential, because if you look at its tokenomics, you can clearly see that there is a very limited supply, 16 million to be specific, which is way lower than many tokens in the cryptocurrency space. And this max supply is pretty incredible for a blue chip token like AAVE. And you can see that the current circulating supply is 12.2 million AAVE, which is 77% of the max supply. So again, I believe that DeFi has a very strong place in the crypto markets, in the crypto environment, and also it's going to definitely replace the current traditional financial system. And one of the main key players that will lead the way is AAVE. And if you are planning to hold AAVE for long term, you can clearly see that as the supply crunch continues to occur throughout the next few years, the price only has one direction to go, which is basically up, right? And this token has been, this platform has been an inspiration to several other platforms, which also have used Aave's success to replicate, try to replicate Aave's success by, using borrowing and lending options. And Aave also has a staking mechanism where you can earn Aave by staking your existing Aave, but it is quite risky though, because you would probably lose some of your stash, or be penalized by the platform if you are not abiding by the rules. It's a fully decentralized platform which has an incredible potential, and since it's an ERC20 token, and all ERC20 tokens have a pretty good future in my opinion, right? And if you specifically note, the Ethereum based tokens, they tend to move in the same direction as ETH, right? That's because ETH's performance has a direct impact on all of the other ERC20 tokens direction, and specifically Aave. The reason is, now that we are getting closer and closer to getting Ethereum 2.0, the success of ETH 2.0 is only going to be amplified on the ERC20 tokens, specifically tokens like Aave, which will pretty much go ballistic, right? There is no doubt that this token has incredible future, and it is obviously trying to incorporate new ERC20 tokens such as Ampleforth and several other tokens in the future, which will only expand the platform to new, unique, and exotic ERC20 tokens, making it making it the best, if not the best, DeFi token among the other group. And also the point that I would like to make is, if you are considering investing in Aave, I would ask you to do your own research, because this video is not financial advice. And also, if you plan to stake Aave, if you're interested in that, I suggest you to read through the Aavenomics section of their website, which kind of talks about initially the lend to Aave migration, which already has occurred. And you can clearly see that they have sections for staking, the incentives, the ecosystem reserve, and they've pretty much covered several topics in much more detail. This project has amazing potential. There's no doubt about it. And if you also see the market for this token, it's pretty clear that it has sufficient or incredible amount of liquidity in pretty much all the big exchanges: Binance, OKEX, Coinbase Pro, you name it. You can get it on both centralized and decentralized exchanges such as Uniswap, and also One Inch, etc. So it's a pretty highly liquid token. It has amazing tokenomics. Its max supply is 16 million, and the circulating supply that we currently have as of making this video is 77% of the max supply, right? The token itself is used for staking, governance, and you can also by holding this token, you are also like investing in a small fraction of the future of DeFi as a whole, right? It's a big market cap DeFi token, and I believe that it's going to shoot to the moon by the end of this bull run, and it's not going to it's not going to stop anytime soon because of its strong tokenomics. And I believe that this token has a potential to even reach $1,000 per coin, considering the fact that this is one of the most popular tokens, and it's pretty much the market size of the AAVE market has always been increasing, right? And you can also get pretty good borrow APRs. You can get a variable APR and a stable APR. I believe you can also get flash loans from AAVE, which are pretty cool features that AAVE has brought to the table. So will I invest in AAVE? Yes, I would. AAVE is a behemoth of a DeFi player, which I believe has only multiple growth opportunities, and there's also rumors that AAVE may be integrated into the Binance Smart Chain, and that would make it more and more accessible, because currently with all the Ethereum gas fees, you can see that many of the DeFi projects, including AAVE, have been limited only to people who are able to afford like the high gas fees, right? There was a time when gas fees would be like somewhere between $4 to $5 per transaction, which is still expensive, but now you can easily pay like $30 to $50 per transaction easily, right? So it has pretty much excluded a small group of, the large majority of a group of people, average people, to invest in AAVE and use its lending and borrowing features. But when it gets integrated into the Binance Smart Chain, like Binance Smart Chain has less than 10 cents in fees, gas fees, right? And it's also a rapidly growing network, which is although not really a competitor of Ethereum. It is on its way to be a competitor, because many people who want to use DeFi but can't access Ethereum are basically using Binance Smart Chain. So when Binance Smart Chain incorporates AAVE, which I'm pretty much sure that it would by the end of this year, that will mean that this token it will be almost like Bitcoin, right? The Bitcoin of the DeFi space, where there would be so much institutional interest on AAVE, and many retail FOMO would definitely push the price way above $500 per token, and I believe that it has a potential to reach an all-time high of $1,000 by the end of this bull run, right? So again, I would invest in this token. I would have probably bought it during the dip. You would have probably gotten a decent chunk of profit if you had bought the dip. If you didn't buy the dip, I would recommend you to wait for some time, because although this token is going higher, it goes high rapidly, right? And when it has a small pause, that would be where I would be interested in grabbing the tokens at a pretty good discount, because once you get it, you are pretty much going to be in the green signal in a very few hours, right? So I believe that this token is a very good buy signal. I would definitely add this to my portfolio. Again, I'm not going to recommend, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You guys need to do your own research before you put your money on this token. But if you ask me, I would definitely hold this token. This is a long-term hold for me. I would hold it for 5 to 10 years. I can even use it to, if it does play out in Binance Smart Chain as the rumors suggest, I'm pretty sure that there would be a yield farming where you can probably, stake your AAVE or even lend it out in the Binance Smart Chain to earn more AAVE. So that is something that I would be doing or I would be looking into, right? Otherwise, I would be holding it in my, um, you know, uh, in my ledger nano s, and just wait for it to go to $1,000 per coin, and which is pretty much going to happen by the end of this bull run. So yeah, this token has incredible potential. Even though it is quite expensive at the moment, I do believe that it is still well undervalued. This token is definitely being eyed by several institutions. So with such strong token supply and very high potential, I believe that this token is going to be the Bitcoin of DeFi, right? So remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. If you like my video, please click the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.